The State Ethics Board is investigating whether a St. John Parish councilman has broken any rules regarding his insurance business.
A Laplace insurance agent who has competed for business with Councilman Steve Lee believes that Lee shouldn't be allowed to make big money from insurance companies that do business with the parish. Val Bracey reports as Fox 8 investigates.
My name is Steve Lee. I'm the managing general partner for St. John the Baptist Parish Partnership.
This is a video posted on YouTube of St. John Parish Councilman Steve Lee pitching his insurance agency to the parish's school board.
We aggressively market to any and all known companies that deal with public entities.
Laplace insurance agent John Miyat, who used to sell insurance to the parish council, thinks Lee has a conflict of interest. Miyat believes Lee is making money from some of the same insurance companies that do business with the parish.
As you can see, he openly did his business in public domain, free of any oversight from legal, from anybody.
Miyat also took his concerns to the State Ethics Board. That's when the parish hired attorney Grace Sexton, who was the Ethics Board attorney for 40 years. Sexton says Lee has every right to sell insurance to the school board or any other St. John Parish government agency, as long as it's not the council.
And although there may be some funding mechanisms that flow down from the parish council to those, under the way the ethics code operates, each one of those units of government that has an elected head is a separate unit of government.
Sexton says Councilman Lee avoids any conflict of interest because of his relationship with what he calls agency partners. That means Lee refers his clients, in this case the St. John School Board, to one of his partners who then works with the insurance companies. This Department of Labor document shows that in 2005 and 06, United Healthcare paid a total of $127,000 in commissions to Lee's agency partner on the school board policy. Lee gets half of that. Sexton says Lee's arrangement is okay because he doesn't deal directly with insurance companies that may do business with the parish. Sexton drew a chart to show us how Lee's business arrangement works.
Clearly, Mr. Lee would be prohibited from receiving something directly from the insurance company.
What's the difference, though? The money comes from the insurance company. There's just one more person in between who then gives it to Mr. Lee.
Well, remember now, the insurance company doesn't pay the money. The insurance company receives the money.
And then dishes out commissions.
Well, that's correct.
So what's the difference, really, between there just being one more person in between that money being dished out to Mr. Lee?
The whole purpose of this restriction in the Ethics Code would be to make sure that Mr. Steve Lee did not use his governmental position with the parish in order to steer business to the Insurance Company of America, because his private sector clients were also getting business through the Insurance Company of America.
Miyat believes the middleman approach is an end run around parish law.
So in essence, they're running their commissions on this, through these other names and getting it indirect. And the law says direct, indirect.
You can certainly make an argument that there's an indirect relationship there, that as far as the regulations are concerned, that is the bright line approach that is established under the State Ethics Code, that it is clearly not unethical.
Sexton says he did not specifically ask the Ethics Board about Lee's deal with the school system.
Are you familiar with his
I'm not.
service to the school board?
I'm not.
He didn't tell you about it?
We have talked about just about every aspect of his relationship in St. John the Baptist Parish that could be relevant to these considerations. But I think the big issue involving the school board situation is that he never received anything of economic value directly from the carrier.
Last year, Sexton billed the parish at $250 per hour. His firm has been paid close to $40,000. According to Sexton's billing records, he not only researched Lee's school board arrangement, but also wrote this memo regarding the deal. Although the law allows it, Miyat doesn't think the parish should be paying Sexton's fees.
The only action that this council ever did was to use taxpayers' monies to try and obtain or to ensure that Mr. Lee is able to continue to receive his commissions.
The Ethics Board is investigating some of the concerns Milliat raised, but it's not clear whether the billing issue is one of them. Sexton thinks Milliat has an axe to grind because he lost the council's business.
You can say that, but my intent is to only make sure that the parish council provides a level playing field for all vendors.
Milliat believes Lee is violating the parish charter, and the parish has hired lawyers to look into that issue, too. Sexton says insurance is St. John Parish's second largest expense. He says Lee and the other 3 insurance agents on the council have stopped voting on parish insurance issues. A spokesman for the school board says it will start requiring disclosure of all fees and commissions and any fee splitting agreements built into the insurance premium. Lee declined to comment for this story.
Val Bracey, the St. John Parish School Board is expected to pass its resolution requiring commission disclosure at tomorrow morning's meeting.